All right, here we are, week 4, where we have had our 3 about a year-old kune barrows in a approximately 2,000 square foot section of forest paddock where they've been foraging and rooting and clearing it for us. And so let's check in and see how the pasture is looking and help make some decisions about when we want to move them onto a new section. So for our sort of reference section, where things are at this time in the season, it's already pretty thinned out. We've lost most of our leaves off of our trees, and the summer plants have kind of died back. So it's kind of cleared anyway. But this section has been tilled up a lot more. You can see these spots where they've been looking for roots and stuff down there. And we have not had very much rain, so it's been pretty dry. I've definitely noticed that when we do get a little rain, then everything gets quite a bit muddier pretty quick. We are supposed to be getting some rain today. It's already starting just a little bit, and tomorrow we're going to get a lot of rain the next couple days. And probably it's going to turn some parts of this area pretty muddy into kind of mud holes. Maybe more than I would want it to be torn up, but I want to see. This is kind of for experimental purposes, so we'll see how it goes. But you can see how they sort of root around and find stuff down there in the ground. And they turn everything up. But this really does a good job to kind of break up the weeds and stuff, and it's really doing a nice job to prepare the ground for planting, where we can put some forage grasses and stuff, and maybe end up turning this area into a new space for the sheep and goats to graze. Anyway, what I have done a little bit is to spread out their food. If there are areas that they till up more and areas they till up less, then what I'll do is I'll spread their food in an area where I want them to go and root around and till up more, and they do that. That's what they're doing right now. One of them is eating out of the bowl, and the other two are like searching for some of the food that I stuck down there in that little brush pile. So that's one way to get them to work for you. You can see here some rooted up areas here. Wonder what they're finding to eating in there. Roots, I guess. But anyway, it looks good now. Probably, I would think, about 4 weeks is a good amount of time to move them on in terms of how much they've prepared the ground here. You can see what it looks like next to areas they haven't touched. And here it's more torn up. But like I said, I'm going to let them be here through the coming rain the next couple days. And then we'll come down here and see if it's a real mud hole. And then pretty soon think about moving them on to a new area. There's a rooting area right there. But their hut is still nice and dry. Cool. The experiment continues. You finding some good stuff, guys? Hey there. Hey there. Oh, nom nom nom. Good pigs.